good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a blessed morning. I'm having a blessed morning. I'm here up, and I definitely want to talk about these terrorist these acts towards um, the citizens of this land, towards Donald Trump. If these acts of terrorism are they connected? It don't seem far fetched to me. Here on this channel, right? We don't promote violence. We promote to uplift one another through knowledge, through understanding, and with wisdom. And I'm going to give it to you based on my knowledge and understanding and my wisdom, right? Through the eyes of a spiritual individual, okay? From my experience and what I take on it. We are here to warn each other, to collect information, to share with one another information. Remember, I told you before the New Year's came in, all right? All December, I've been making videos about keeping your head on the swivel, right? Your eyes open and keeping your head on the swivel. This is murder, death, kill that's going on right now. It's a lot of demonic stuff that's going on. People want to say these are terrorist acts, whatever acts that these are. This is demonic, twisted individuals. I don't care if you're doing it for a cause. I don't care what it is. This is demonic, and evil, twisted. Okay? Now, is these acts, attacks and acts towards people, innocent people, are they connected? Right? The cyber truck that was ran into Trump's building, right, and then blew up. Why wasn't there any law enforcement there? These are questions that we all need to pay attention to because these cars now have tracker device on it. You can track it from the satellites, right? Leisurely. And the FBI is asking the public, do you know of anything? You are the FBI. You're supposed to know what's going on, right? You're supposed to have the technology. You're supposed to have the manpower. You're supposed to have things that tracked everybody, right? You say you had the technology, right? But before we get into this, right? Before we get into the topic, we would like to listen jazz into the and we'd like to listen to jazz on my channel. We want to listen to some nice, soft jazz music before we can go into this topic. Okay. I just went live talking about Puerto Rico. I just wanted to give you some of this information that I just seen as I scroll, right? Here we go. I'm not going to make this topic really, really long. I just want to touch on it and bring it to your awareness if you didn't know. Please, please, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the dopest channel on YouTube. You are rocking with your boy through a spiritual eye, okay? That's going to give you all the information from my experience. You're rocking with me. Thank you so much. My channel is growing. Please look at all of my videos. Like and comment and share, subscribe. Please send it out, share it. This is some good information here. From a spiritual point of view. Okay, let's get into this. All right, we're gonna get right into this. Is there a connection? Because somebody else ran a Cybertruck, right, with Elon Musk into one of Trump's buildings in Las Vegas, and it blew up. Then now this individual, right, on New Orleans took a truck and rammed it into 15 people, right? I like to send my daughters to all of the victims. I like to send my love, my condolence to the family and friends of their lost ones. May they rest in peace. And I'm tired of saying rest in peace. You know, we want to know why all these acts is going on. Are all these acts of terrorism, whether it's domestic or foreign, there's a lot of terrorist act that's going on in this country, on the train, right? On our streets. It's just everywhere. This is why it's very important to keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. This is murder, death, kill that's going on. This is why I send the message out to all of the New Yorkers, all these people all around the world. Walk into groups and keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel, because you don't know what is going on. You don't know what's going on. So let me get into this news clipping with the lady, with what Donald Trump says. So let's see.
With all of the innocent victims and their loved ones, including the brave officers of the New Orleans Police Department, the Trump administration will fully support the city of New Orleans as they investigate and recover from this act of pure evil. Now, as you mentioned, Phil, Donald Trump also kind of commented on the crime rate in the United States. I'm going to read this for you too as well, and then explain a bit. So he said, quote, "When I said that the criminals coming in are far worse than the criminals we have in our country, that statement was constantly refuted by Democrats and the fake news media, but it turned out to be true. The crime rate in our country is at a level that nobody has seen before." Now, to be clear, we actually have some new reporting from our colleagues Evan Perez and Priscilla Alvarez, and they are reporting that the suspect in Wednesday's deadly New Orleans crowd attack was a U.S. citizen, according to a source familiar with the matter as well, telling that to our colleagues. So, look, I think, there's still a lot of questions that need to be answered.
Listen, they knew this individual has entered the military in 2007 all the way to 2020. This is what they said. This is a report. So you wasn't monitoring this individual. You know anything about this individual. You knew on the internet that he posted up some hateful, hideous words towards whatever was going on. They said that he had some type of thing that was going on with his family. First, he wanted to attack his family, but then he turned his attention on to people and decided to plunge a vehicle into people and kill people. Then he had body armor on, got out the car and started shooting. That was all strategic. That was a strategic move. That's all that was. Okay? This was an act of demonic individual. I don't care how you look at it. Whether it was ISIS, whether it was anything, it's demonic. It's evil. Any individual that would do something like that to people is demonic and evil. Whether it's domestic, whether it's foreign, these are acts of terrorism. These are acts of demonic individual and twisted. You cannot say that, you can't blame everything on mental health. This is demonic. That's demonic act straight like that. That's demonic. It's demonic. It's sick. And these individuals that come in this country and do these acts of terrorism, where do they get this from? Where do they get these acts from? First of all, yes, we're going to blame these foreign individuals because we got acts of terrorism right here in our own country, where individuals is going upstate in Buffalo shooting up supermarkets. That's an act of terrorism. When you shoot up people, When you go into churches and shoot around like 20 people, 15 people, this is acts of terrorism. This is homegrown terrorism. So you cannot say that these are not acts that you never seen before. You've seen these acts before. Your forefathers did it. These barbaric individuals did it. These are acts of terrorism, whether it's domestic or foreign. And the people want to know why this all going on. You know you had tracker devices on these vehicles. You didn't track these vehicles. You didn't see it celebrate. You didn't see it from the satellite, what this individual was doing. He had phones. Why would this be? And then these acts that you call terrorism is demonic and it's evil. It's evil, whether it's foreign or domestic. You have a lot of individuals that's doing acts. What about the act that just happened right now? That's upstate, and the correction officer in Marcy. Okay, how they killed that man, Robert Brooks. May he rest in peace. How they stomped that man and killed that man. That's a domestic. That's domestic terrorism. You're killing somebody like that. Let's not forget that. This is acts after act after act because you have to cover up the truth with violence. You have to cover up the truth with violence. This is why I said that these acts are demonic and twisted individual, barbaric upon the natives of the land. Then you get on there talking about, well, if you know anything, there's a hotline for the FBI. This is the FBI. They didn't know this individual, all right, what was in the military. They didn't keep an eye on this individual. This man is highly trained. From 07 to 2020, you don't think this man was highly trained? You don't think he scoped out of the place, going in there, scoped the place out, and he did a hideous demonic act right here? He knew to drop up on the sidewalk and smash into people through the barriers. They didn't have no barrier set up. Why wasn't no barrier set up? Why wasn't this place on the National Guard, right, or military, knowing that there was big gatherings and these individuals do things like that? Why wasn't there nobody post up? These are questions you need to ask yourself, man. The act that was performed and was performed in Las Vegas against Trump, right, with the cyber car smashing into the building and blowing up. Then this individual, 16, I think it was 16 or 15 people, smashes. It was no smash and drove over people. It's not far-fetched. Are they connected? It's the same tactic. Did they know each other, connected with one another? Now all of a sudden you want to come out, use all this extra technology that you have, use the skin, use the pharynx, use the lights and all this other stuff that you have. But the deed is already done. These individuals are gone. It's gone. How much more terrorist act is going to go on? This is why I tell my audience, this is why I tell everybody, like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. This is the most dopest channel right now on YouTube. Keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. This is murder, death, kill. This is why I tell everybody in New York, stick together, be together, walk in groups while you are on these public transportation. These individuals is using public transportation. You have to pay attention, beloved. These are acts of what? Demonic individuals. I don't care whether they plan it, whether it's premeditated, whether it's lonely wolf. I don't care. This is demonic and twisted. Now, all those individuals that passed away in New Orleans, may I like to send my condolence to the friends and family of the loved ones or they lost family members, the victims, whether it was 15 or 16. I love to send my love and my condolence to the family. I'm tired of saying that. Now, how many of these individuals' organs going to be donated? Once they do an autopsy, rip up their bodies and take their organs out, pass it on. That's a lot of organs. That's a lot of organs, man. They're not going to let that go to waste. This is why I say keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel, man. It's murder, death, kill. For real. And it just keep declining. And we're not done yet. We're not done. You're going to see a lot of weird stuff going on. A lot of weird things is going on. You got FBI calling out for the public help. If anyone knows this, please get in contact with us. You wasn't recording the guy's conversations because all the phones are tapped. You can listen to the conversations. You wasn't watching them in the military. What happened? Why he went AWOL? What was going on? There was no sign of anything that this individual wasn't real right. Are these acts of demonic acts connected to each other? These are questions that you need to ask yourself. And while you ask yourself, think about what? Keeping your eyes open and your head on a swivel. On this channel, you're going to get the realness from a spirituality. You can say, yo, Austin, how did you know this? How did you know this? How did you know this? How did you warn everybody that this was going to happen? Because it's from the spiritual existence, because this world is not balanced. It is not balanced. It does not deal with justice. The earth is crying out for new leadership. The killings and the murder, the earth is curling out. The universe is calling out for new leadership. I am a spiritual person. That's the first and foremost. That's why I'm in tune with the universe. I'm spiritual and a king. That's two for you. Two. I'm just warning you, giving you the warning and information to watch out. As for myself. How did you know this? How did you know these acts was going on? On my channel, I'm going to give you the information because I'm in tune with spirituality. This is what we need to do as natives. We got to get back to the focus and the realization of the Creator and pray to Him and pray while all this demonic stuff is going on. To ask for forgiveness, shelter, and protection. These acts and all this stuff that's going on, pay attention, right? Keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. This is murder, death, kill that's going on. And it's not over. It's not over. Every time I turn around, I got to keep making topics. I got to keep warning your guys. Putting your guys on point to a more deeper, hideous reason why things are going on from a spiritual point of view. And I'm not just talking about the president. I'm talking about the spiritual leadership. That's what the universe is calling out for. This is why so much earthquakes is going on. There's a lot of earthquakes that's going on that's not being reported, that you don't know, that's being hidden from the public eye, Yes, beloved. It's very important. It's very important. Very important. So I would like to end this live and this topic with "I love you," and I would like to send all my condolences and all my love to all of the victims that lost their life in this tragic, demonic, twisted, barbaric way of life in this system that's been built on lies and deception. The universe is tired of it. It's tired. You can't see that? This should not have happened. It shouldn't have happened. It's supposed to have been what? Preparations taking place. It's supposed to have been because people's gathering for New Year's. Okay? It's supposed to have been the National Guard there. It's supposed to have been military there. There. It's supposed to have been trash cans that's there to protect from bombs, trash cans. That area, it supposed to have been secured. It wasn't secured. This individual was highly trained to go in there and do that. He knew in each and everything. He mapped it out. I'm just saying, allegedly. I don't know. But I'm just saying it's demonic. From a spiritual point of view, it's demonic. I'm talking to a spiritual eye. That's where I'm giving mine from. Okay? I'm not giving it from this physical eye that we talking about. Why is stuff that's happening? People keep asking why? Why all this demonic? Why all this demonic, twisted, barbaric ways are going on? It's because of spirituality. People have fallen far deep down off spirituality. This is the reason why, and the universe is calling for new leadership, new righteous leadership to lead the people to the right way, to spirituality. This is why this is going on, beloved. You don't have to believe me or not, but one thing for sure, you got it for me first. I told you to keep watching out. Watching out. It's going to be weird stuff. It's going to be more weird stuff, more acts. Yes. So, I would like to end my live with a little bit jazz music because I'm hyped up. And I would like to calm down. This is, please, like, comment, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out on YouTube right now. That's going to give it to you raw and with facts and with a spiritual eye through my experience as a spiritual king out in this system that been there and done that and murder, death, kill. So on my love, my condolences to all the victims out in New Orleans and their loved ones. That action should not have happened. It's supposed to have been step by step protocols, highly trained individuals that was there to prevent these acts from happening, especially over there where Trump building is at and all this other stuff. Why there wasn't military there? Why there was nobody there? Come on, it was open season. That makes no sense. This man has been targeted, people been trying to whack this man, assassinate him. Come on, do it make sense? Why was this building, right, used as a target with a Cybertruck? that blew up and burnt up. It ain't do that much damage neither. This is an act of war. This is an act of war. This is what it is, an act of war. Demonic individuals and twisted mind. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel, man. Stay together. All the people all around the world, I'm talking about in our neighborhoods, stay together. You're going to start seeing a lot of weird stuff. It's time for us to put our heads together, stop this petty fighting, and come together as one. We have to look at each other, man. We have to look out for each other, man. Peace, y'all. Peace. 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 Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. It's Murder, Death, Kill. Please subscribe, comment, share the dopest channel on YouTube, Austin Flow. Please share. Peace.